The first time I saw Van, he didn't walk into our Bronx apartment. He arrived. Like a man stepping through a curtain of smoke in a black and white movie, he appeared in the doorway, wearing a silver smoking jacket with black trim, an ascot resting at his neck, and a pipe he held with the confidence of someone who had already lived a few lifetimes. I remember staring at him, confused and fascinated. Every other dude his age was running around in Converse, but here was Van, looking like Hugh Hefner before Hugh Hefner, like Cary Grant had taken a wrong turn and ended up in the Bronx. I asked my brother why he was wearing a scarf. My brother laughed and said, "That's not a scarf, that's an ascot." That was the moment I realized. Van wasn't from the same world as the rest of us. He wasn't pretending. He wasn't performing. He was simply ahead of schedule, living in a style era the rest of the Bronx wouldn't catch up to for decades. He carried himself like a man who knew exactly who he was, even if the neighborhood didn't have the vocabulary for it yet. And speaking of vocabulary, his wasn't street. His wasn't local. His words sounded like they belonged to someone raised in Upper Manhattan, someone who read books most of us hadn't heard of yet. Born in the Bronx, yes, but not of the Bronx. He was cut from a different cloth. Van was also an artist. I remember a charcoal portrait he drew of his sister Mildred, black and white, haunting, beautiful, the kind of drawing that makes you stop talking and just stare. The picture told me everything about him, the precision, the sensitivity, the gift. He didn't socialize much, but he didn't distance himself either. He had his own circle, his own rhythm, his own orbit. I didn't see him often, but when I did, it felt like catching a glimpse of someone rare, someone who lived life at a slightly different altitude. Van was many things. Stylish before style had a name, gifted before talent was recognized, remarkable before anyone knew how to describe him. A man of many gifts, many talents, and a presence that stayed with you long after he left the room. Before GQ, before trends, before the world caught up, there was Van.